Please be advised this podcast is all nonsense. Nothing you hear or see while adventuring with the worm should be taken seriously, or more importantly, fact-checked. Try not to let the mispronunciations distract you from the knowledge being shared. You're just riding with two worms trying to have a good time. Hey Jeff, can you check the old seismograph, see if we're still rocking people's worlds?
One moment. Nope.
Steady as always?
Yeah.
At least we're consistent.
Still flatlining.
Yep. Seismograph has never... I still like to say it's broken, but I think it's actually just super accurate.
We've had many people check it for us and calibrate it, and they say it's fine.
It probably doesn't help that it's not connected to Earth. It's just hovering on the ship.
We just taped it there.
Not even plugged in.
We didn't know how to plug it in.
I was going to say, do you plug in a seismograph?
Oh. Yeah, no, it isn't like a rod that goes into the earth.
Yeah, but it's still turning, so I'm guessing some sort of electricity needs to... Unless they take the electricity from the Earth.
Isn't all electricity taken from the earth in some way?
Well, that's what I mean. Maybe it's...
Except no, not solar. Yeah, solar. Because it's taken from the sun.
The only real... This is why Superman works so well. Takes his power from the sun, not from the Earth. The Earth's tiny.
I thought you got it from milk to milk.
That's how he keeps going through the day. You know, on a cloudy day, and the sun's down.
When it's overcast. He checks the weather forecast. If it's overcast that day, gets his milk powder.
Starts mixing up a few bottles, like you would for a baby.
Yeah.
And you take them out on the day. Takes a few milks.
That makes sense.
Especially if he ever comes to, cloudy countries like the UK.
We have the sun sometimes.
Well, we have the sun all the time. We live above the blah 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 blah. We live above the clouds.
There's clouds in space. You know that.
Their space clouds, they're different. They're actually see-through.
They are see-through. They taste great.
Yeah, strawberries.
Got to lick them.
The problem is you get strawberries, lemon, and then you get earwax. Only 3 flavours. And they all look the same. So it's whether you risk... I mean, you've got 2/3 of a chance of having a good day.
Yeah, everyone hates strawberry. Yeah. It's just stupid flavour.
It's too sweet.
Do you know what I always liked? Banana-flavoured medicine.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
Didn't they used to do, amoxicillin?
Yeah, that's it. It's an antibiotic, and they've made it banana flavour for some reason.
Except it wasn't really banana flavour, it was toxic yellow.
Toxic yellow. Didn't
And
taste
it
like
pretty much tasted like toxic yellow.
I like it. I drink a bottle of that.
I'm not saying I didn't like toxic yellow, I'm just saying I think it tasted more like toxic yellow than it did banana. You know, allergic to bananas?
I've never had banana, so I wouldn't know.
Oh,
I just assume that's exactly how bananas taste.
Did you not eat one because you saw me flare up and you were like, he's not having a great time?
I thought they were poisonous.
Well, I think they are poisonous. The only test we can do is if you have a banana and you have the same reaction as me, the only conclusion can be they're poisonous to space worms.
Or venomous, if they bite you, with their little banana teeth.
Yeah, the banana teeth only come out when you take the sticker off it, though.
Oh yeah, that's what hides them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why people put stickers on bananas.
Safety. That's why they put stickers on all fruit.
Safety precautions.
Safety
Cover
precautions.
I think it's so they can't, give away government secrets.
Oh
God, the fruit knows! Cover its mouth with tape.
Tiny little stickers.
Well, you think how innocuous they are. Someone brings in a fruit basket. Of course, the government's going to accept it. Free fruit. Staying healthy.
They're also always listening. They're still there. They're little farms. You never suspect them.
I mean, they are massive chatterboxes. But when they're on a full spy mission, you don't hear them talk once.
What fruit would be the best spy? I reckon a grape would be pretty good because it's small.
Only if it's a seedless grape. I think seeded grapes aren't as good as seedless grapes.
Why?
It's better spice. You asked me which one would be better spy. I think a seedless grape would be.
Okay.
I think a seeded grape likes to boast. I got seeds in me. You got seeds in you. And then these other ones are like, stay quiet.
That's a really good grape accent, by the way.
Thanks.
It's very accurate.
Well, that's how they sound to us.
I know. That's why I said it's accurate.
Thank you. Been practicing it. I'm auditioning for a play. I'll play...
I thought he was going to cosplay a grape.
No,
at
not
the next
cosplay,
big
no.
fruit convention.
I'm not very good with makeup. That's why I thought if I play a grape in a play, I can get somebody else to do makeup.
Okay.
Whereas cosplay, I tend to have to do my own makeup. I'm not very good at grape makeup. Grape up. I can't grape up.
I can't do my grape up.
Can't do my grape up. That's why I've been practicing my grape voice for my audition. Have you been practicing yours?
I haven't.
You do know you're in the audition.
No, I didn't know. You didn't tell me.
I did not tell you. Oh, we've got an audition tomorrow.
You always do this to me. You make me turn up to places and tell me I'm auditioning.
I just feel like you best perform when you put on the spot.
But I don't know the lines, or the part,
You're great.
or the play.
You're a grape.
Okay.
You don't need to know the play. And you technically don't need to know the words.
So what's my motivation?
You're a spy, obviously.
Okay.
You're a spy grape.
Spy grape.
You're a seedless spy grape.
Seedless spy grape.
You know why seedless spy grape... Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think seedless spy grapes are worse than seed-full grapes. Because seedless is the equivalent of a spineless grape.
Oh yeah, just all squishy.
Yeah. And no one wants a spineless spy.
It'd like give away, like under pressure as
Yeah.
well. 'Cause it's got no seeds.
Yeah. Whereas the seeds are the backbone integrity.
You don't see seeds in many fruit. They bred all the seeds out, didn't they? Like watermelons, you get seedless watermelons. You get
Okay.
oranges
I see
as
what
well.
you mean now. I thought you meant just seeds don't exist anymore.
No, they still exist.
But you mean people have sort of
Yeah, they've
manufactured...
manufactured the fruit to have no seeds for some
yeah,
reason.
you get seedless grapes, seedless
Watermelons. Oranges
Seedless-
don't have seeds anymore.
I mean, they still do, but they...
Not the
yeah.
commercial ones that people eat.
Yeah. I wonder why they then go, here's grapes, but here's seedless grapes. Do you reckon some people have the option of getting grapes caught in the teeth?
Maybe.
Or getting seeds caught in the teeth?
I'd like to see a seedless strawberry.
You can do that.
I've never seen one.
You've got to hand pick them. You've got to pick the seeds up by hand.
But I just want a perfectly smooth strawberry.
Oh, so you don't even mean like you want the little divots in there?
Yeah,
You want a super smooth strawberry?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that.
Why?
It's scary. Could you imagine a super smooth
I want to
strawberry?
see one.
Nah, that would be a good spy. That would scare the crap out of anyone.
I'm on board. I want to see one.
I'd like to see one from a distance. I think if I got closer, I'd get scared.
Imagine like a seedless pomegranate or a seedless passion fruit that are renowned for like having their seeds.
Yeah, I was going to say actually because the pomegranate wouldn't be too bad because they'd still have the little, I don't know what
little
they're
shoot thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they just wouldn't have anything in it, so
Yeah.
it'd be super clear. Ooh, they'd be really good in a drink. You know, like just freeze them
Okay.
and then put them in your apple juice, and then make your apple juice cold, but you get these like crystal clear pomegranate, and then they might fuse into apple juice,
Maybe.
apple and pomegranate juice, and that's the best juice.
It's the best juice.
I'm trying to think what other fruits would be really entertaining with no seeds in.
There's not that many fruits when you think about it. You think people would make some new ones?
Does a dragon fruit have seeds in?
I don't think so. I think it texture-wise, it's a lot like an apple.
So if you think of things like a mango without a seed in, it's just not having the middle. Or a plum.
Yeah.
How convenient would that be? Why have people...
Why haven't they made a
So
stoneless plum?
why have they bothered to go for a seedless grape, which, you know...
Who cares?
The seeds aren't that big a deal. But in a plum...
I quite like the seeds in a watermelon as well. I prefer a seeded watermelon to a seedless one. I like the crunch.
I think I like a bit of both. Depends if I'm having a good day or a bad day. On a bad day, I really like the seeds, you know, get my aggression out. On a good day, I just want some super slippery watermelon. But I think it would be quite interesting to see a seedless mango or a seedless plum. I'd love a seedless plum. Put the whole plum in my mouth.
Yeah, you just chomp the whole
Yeah.
thing down.
Yeah, put it in my eye socket. Save it for later. It makes walking real hard because I've only got one eye, but I feel myself around. I could use your eye.
You could use my eye.
Latch onto your back. You can put me in a papoose. Carry me around all day.
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh, can I have some of your plum? Don't worry, plum to share because there's no seed.
And there's extra plum. There's more plum to go around.
Exactly, there's enough to go around.
You're getting more plum per plum.
Ooh, plum for plum. I like that.
Yeah.
Superman will probably have a couple of those as well.
Oh yeah, he'd be all aboard, getting more of anything per anything.
I think he's just all about getting his per amount.
Yeah, he's just all about getting his money's
Yeah.
worth. He likes anything he eats to be the maximum amount, if not more.
Do you reckon Superman pays for anything?
I mean,
Or superheroes in general? Because their alter egos pay for stuff.
why,
But then they
what
never-
what if their alter egos don't? Because so no one knows Superman is Clark Kent.
Yeah.
So Clark Kent could go and shoplift to his heart's content.
Yeah, and Superman's never going to arrest him.
No one's ever going to question Superman about it. If anything, they might be like, yo, Superman, you're going to hunt down this Clark Kent guy who just shoplifts everything. And he's like, look, I'm on his case, I just can't catch him. Have you ever seen us in the same place at the same time?
No, but he doesn't want to give that away, so he wouldn't actually use that line. I think he'd say, okay, look, guys, I know I help you out quite a lot, but you being the police, you might want to do some of the work.
Yeah.
So I reckon he goes, you go for Clark Kent, and
Yeah.
I'll get everybody else. Why just Clark Kent? Look, I've told you, I'm real busy. I don't have time to explain to you.
I can't deal with Clark Kent. He's just too much
Those
for me to deal
glasses.
with.
He's handsome as well. He'd probably big him up. He's a ladies' man.
Yeah.
If I was a super girl, I think I'd definitely want a piece of Clark Kent. I reckon that's what Superman says.
So I reckon, yeah, Clark Kent was like a kleptomaniac. And
No, I don't think he was a kleptomaniac. Because that's like, people would say that's something you can't help. I think he did it for, get your rocks off.
just because he could.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I said, if he did pay for something, that means Superman never pays for anything.
Who are the other superhero, like the big alter egos? Because obviously you got Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. They're the famous ones, Batman and Superman.
Yeah. Tony Stark. But I guess he was
But
an alter ego
that's not an
because
alter
people
ego.
knew.
Yeah, people knew that was Iron Man, so that doesn't
Yeah.
really count.
How about Wonder Woman? Because they didn't know, even though she barely had a disguise, she just wore a headband.
Did she even have? Yeah, did she put just the headband?
Yeah, but
on?
apparently people didn't recognise who she was.
People are stupid, man.
Come on, people.
sort your eyes out. Look,
Yeah, man.
if someone puts a headband on, it's not a different person.
And if someone just slicks back their hair and takes off their glasses, it's the same person. Just glasses less and more gel.
What was the Flash's one? Did they have one?
Barry Allen.
Barry Allen.
And they didn't know he was Barry Allen. It's all DC, though.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's any Marvel. Nah, I think they pretty much knew, because everyone knew.
Well, I don't think any of the
Bruce
X-Men.
Banner.
I don't think any of the X-Men cared. Like they were all open to him.
Oh, yeah. To
Yeah.
all types of.
They didn't care. They were just whatever. Yeah, I'm Wolverine. Here's my dog tags.
I don't think he gave them away.
Come at me, bro. So he was like,
I think he might have said, come at me, but I don't think he'd show people his dog tags. I think it'd be like, come and read them yourself.
Yeah.
At your own peril. I think he's quite articulate. I think that he's quite.
Professor X just floated everywhere, so he weren't hiding nothing. Like, yeah, I'm psychic and what?
Also, I know he actually introduced himself as Professor Charles Xavier.
Yeah, like,
And no one says no one says the second name unless they're trying to make a point.
Yeah.
X Xavier, he'd say it.
and winked.
I don't know if that was a wink or he just had to dodge it. I've got a fly in my. I reckon he always said that. I've got a fly in my eye. Yeah, I can't think of any Marvel ones. Can you?
Not really. I
I
think,
think they were just all in the open.
DC thing. I
Yeah.
think.
It's quite interesting. I never thought about that before.
I think the bad guys did the same as well, didn't they?
What in Marvel?
No, in DC, like they all had secret identities for some reason. Except maybe Joker. I don't think Joker did, but
Neither did the Penguin. They knew who the Penguin was.
yeah, he was the caretaker
He
at the
wasn't,
zoo.
He wasn't actually the caretaker. He was the penguin at the zoo.
He was a penguin at the zoo. That was his alter ego.
He actually turned into a human by eating the caretaker.
Oh god.
I forgot what we were doing. I hear the seismograph.
No, yeah, the size for
I'm glad it's ticking away. I think we might actually get you a question.
Yes, let's get into it early. Why
Yeah.
not? Let's change it up for once.
Yeah, I just feel like you get distracted when we talk pertinent information.
Do you want to answer the first one, or we're both going to answer the first
Well,
one?
you must get me to answer the question before you ask the question.
Or-
Did this last time? Or the time before that, I remember?
So, do you want to answer the question before I ask it, or shall I ask it first?
Right, I'm going to throw an answer out
Okay.
now. We'll answer the question. No, we'll ask the question and we'll answer like we normally would. And then we'll see how close my answer was to a possible answer.
Okay.
42.6 degrees Fahrenheit
Okay.
on a boat in the middle of the Antarctic is my answer.
I like how accurate, like how in detail it was.
Well, I wasn't just going to go yes, because that's easy. That's a 50-50 chance I'm correct.
Okay. You're wrong or you're right. 50-50.
With this, I feel like
Easy.
got a chance.
If you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why?
What degree did it say?
Or 42 point something. I can't remember.
42.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
On a boat in the middle of the Antarctic.
Cool. That was easy.
Yep.
Nice. The next question.
Would you do the same?
Yeah.
You happy with my answer?
I'm all about it.
I feel like it's the right answer. And we did say there was a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Maybe we should select an actual person rather than an abstract idea.
Yeah, we could go for a while then. I'm guessing we're going to go Earth-based.
Yeah, make more sense
As
for it
usual.
to be someone they recognise.
I mean, we got to do Centaur Olympics, so I feel like at least we got to do some off-planetary... No, off-Earth? Off-planetary... Well, no, because Centaurs are still on a planet.
No, yeah, that's a good point.
Off-Earth stuffs.
So what's the main duties of a president? Not policing anything, it's making laws, isn't it? Essentially.
I don't think they make the laws.
Okay, what do they do?
Sit behind a desk.
Okay.
Phone other high-ranking people in other countries to discuss war
Okay.
and peace.
Oh, okay. Both sides of the scale.
No, the book.
Oh, War and Peace. Okay.
Peace.
So they discuss the book War and Peace, sit behind a desk.
Yep. They sign bits of paper. They do press conferences.
I was going
They
to say,
shake-
he's going to say they do press ups then.
They might do press ups, but I don't think they put that on TV because it wasn't fair when Ronald Reagan ran, and he was able to do so many press ups being a movie star.
Don't they have like a book or something? Like, because isn't that what Nick Cage talks about in National Treasure, that they have a president book?
Oh yeah, is it called the Book of? No, I think that's the name of the film, the Book of Secrets. But it's called
Maybe.
the Book of.
But doesn't the president look after that? Isn't that their main job?
I don't think they look after it. They just get to designate where it gets hidden next.
Yeah, but that's quite that. You know, you
Yeah,
got
but that's a 1 day job, isn't it?
no. They might move it around because what if it gets leaked?
I guess so, but I feel like they spend a lot more time shaking hands and kissing babies' heads.
Okay, so
Or is that only when they're trying to become the president?
Ah, that's
because they don't do a lot of that after they become president. It's almost like, do I know you?
that's a good point.
Kiss a baby's head. It's now 4 years older because they're president. You know, near the end of their term, that kid comes over and goes, "Oh, do you remember kissing my head?"
No.
Kids, the baby president's like, "Can you go away, please? Unless you want to clean my shoes." Do you reckon they do their own cleaning in the White House? Do you reckon that's what they're doing most of the day? The hoovering.
That's a big place, isn't it?
It take a while.
They have to paint it.
No, I think they paint it at the beginning of their term, which will probably take 3 months. I think you have to do it non-stop. But then after that, I've never heard about the cleaners at the White House, so they must clean up themselves.
Okay, so they need to be.
Is this why most presidents are married? So they've got a whole team to help them. You know, the first lady and the kids.
Maybe.
And a dog. Wrap the dog in like duct tape. And just roll around. Picking up all the dust particles.
Essentially. So they need to have read War and Peace. They need to have a family. They need to be semi-competent and painting and decorating.
And hoovering.
And hoovering. They need to know how to use a phone. And they need to know a good hiding place. At least one.
I can't think of much more a president does.
Okay. So who's best to fill all those roles?
He's good at painting. When did War and Peace come out? Because it can't be someone before. Are we saying they have to be alive right now?
Oh yeah, because they need to. It has to be someone who can
It
be
has to be somebody after the internet came out as well.
Well, yeah,
If someone before the internet came out would be rubbish. What's this?
Oh yeah, I suppose it would also help that they know what the internet is. Yeah.
So you would probably want to choose someone who was, say, teens to... I don't know. I'd probably choose someone young.
Well, all they have to know is about cats, because that's all the internet is, a series of tubes with cats in.
It's a cats in,
Yeah.
Is that what YouTube is?
Yeah, it's just one of the tubes.
One of the
it's
tubes.
the YouTube.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, because then you'll have the A tube, the B tube, the C tube,
Yeah.
the D tube, and the rest of the alphabet.
They're all just different tubes that go to different places, like basically governed by cats. So it needs to be someone who's good with cats.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fictional, though. Does that count?
We could get Mike Myers, who played Dr. Evil.
And ask him to just be Dr. Evil.
How good is he on the checklist? He's good with cats.
Yep.
Can he paint?
I feel like there was some... Because he could dance, and he was quite artistic.
Yeah.
So I think there's a level of potential being able to paint. I don't
Okay.
think he actually painted anything. What was the other criteria?
Married. Red War,
he
Red
wasn't
War
married.
and Peace.
He did have a child, though.
Okay.
And I don't think he could read.
Okay.
Back to square one.
That's square one, yeah.
Who else is good with cats? Catwoman?
Too good with cats. She'd distract them.
Aha.
The problem is
And then they would never get any work done. You've got to have someone who
they'd freeze up the internet because all the
works
cats are just...
alongside cats.
Yeah.
Who's good. Ooh. What about one of the Thundercats?
Yeah, they would be on it. Do you know any of the Thundercats?
I do not have any of them on speed dial.
Wasn't Shinra one? Was that the
Oh, I thought you meant do I actually know them?
Do you know? I don't. I think one.
No, doesn't mean I don't have anyone on speed dial. I don't know them.
No, I don't. But I don't know Michael Myers personally. But I'm sure we could call him.
I'll have to ask one of the cats for his numbers. Do you know any other cats?
Yeah, well, you can just go on the internet to speak to one of the cats because that's how it works.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You go on the internet, you get direct connection to one of the cats.
Press kitten on your keyboard.
Yeah, and then you basically ask the cat what you want, and it will go and find it.
I also like the fact that they put kittens on their keyboard to make it seem like they're like still young and cute.
Oh,
we
no.
know they're old and aging now. They've been going a while.
Yeah, but the old ones are the best ones because they know most of the tubes. You don't want to
But
get
they
a cat
also
who
they
doesn't know
were
the
there at
tubes.
the beginning. I wonder if they have to do internet classes.
They probably have to go through some sort of training because if you go onto the internet and you type in YouTube and then you end up on Google, you're like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
Your cat's got the wrong tube.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be so annoying.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have to press the kitten, and the kitten you'd get is the one who's trying to sort out. He's like, "Look, man, my links are all messed up. My tubes are tight.
Yeah, my tubes are tied.
The tubes are tight." All right. So who else is good with cats? Maybe we're looking at this. Oh no, we have to go cats first. I think a lot of people can adjust to being quite good with cats. Who's read War and Peace? Now that's a big question. All the way through.
I mean, you have to ask them because it's not like when you finish War and Peace, you get a badge and then there's like
I
a
reckon
club.
Jackie Chan.
I don't reckon Jackie Chan's read War and Peace.
I reckon he has, for definite.
I reckon he's started it, but I don't think he's finished it.
Nah.
He's too busy.
Either that. No, but you say he's always too busy, but he isn't anymore. As he got a little bit older, he does half his own stuff. Well, probably 80% of his own stunts.
Okay.
But mainly because he's 60. You know what? Getting electrocuted at 60 hurts. At 20, you're alright. I definitely think he's read War and Peace. I think he might have read the Chinese translation of it.
Okay, yeah.
Just because you can read it quicker.
Egyptians are quite into cats, aren't they? Maybe we should look at an Egyptian person.
Rami Malek.
Who?
He's Egyptian.
Okay. What does he do?
He's an actor.
Okay.
And
Has he read War and Peace? Or some
I mean, we don't know a lot of people who have read War and Peace. He might have read The Art of War, which isn't quite the same, but it's close enough.
It's more of the one side than the other side, isn't it?
Well,
okay, can we make a compromise where if they've read Art of War and they've read Winnie the Pooh?
well, yeah, because that's quite peaceful.
Yeah.
So as long as they've done something a little bit violent and something peaceful, I think War and Peace is basically covered.
Yeah, okay.
The book's just telling you how to do it, but if you've
Yeah,
lived it, surely that's even better.
Yeah. So that's fine, as long as they've got some experience in that.
So Jackie Chan's back in the running.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
How good is he with cats? Yeah, I reckon he's good with
Jackie
cats.
Chan with cats.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Jackie cat, basically.
So he can use a phone, obviously.
Yeah, and if you're not, he's got enough people around him who can teach him to use a phone.
So use a phone. He's read War and Peace or an equivalent of War and Peace. With cats. He's got a family.
Yeah, he has got a family. I
Um,
believe he's married.
he can definitely paint and decorate. Like I wouldn't even
easily.
question that. Yeah, I think. He's bound to know some good hiding places as well.
Oh, yeah, actually, he probably created some of those hiding places.
Yeah.
He's probably told presidents in the past.
Yeah, he's probably like the people they confide in. Like, I need a good hiding place. Help me out.
See, Rami Malek would be good, but unfortunately, and I think he's a bit too young.
Yeah,
I think we need to start with someone who's got a bit of knowledge about the world.
get
Then they will get their own.
get the
next
role cemented, get it going, and then the younger generation can take over.
I mean, Jackie Chan's up there for me.
I reckon Jackie Chan's a good
Also,
shout.
haven't spoken to him in a while, so I thought it'd be quite nice to just go, look, we've got a job for you.
Yeah, how'd you fancy being president of the internet?
He's so polite, even if you didn't want to do it, he'd just do it, wouldn't he?
You would.
He'd probably go, look, I don't use the internet that much. And we'd go, look, don't tell the cats that. Actually, he doesn't need to worry about that. The cats will do the internet.
Yeah, he doesn't need. No, he doesn't
Yeah.
have to actually do like a president normally, where he don't have to do anything. They just make sure it's been done.
Yeah. Because they run the country, but they actually tell people how to run it.
Yeah, so he's just
So
governing. the cats.
he's just got to tell the cats to keep.
He's got to make sure they've got a fresh bowl of food and water.
Yes.
That's it.
There's got to be some other stuff. Nah, he's probably got to stroke them all a day.
You got to give each cat a stroke.
Yeah. It's a lot of cats. That's why you can only do one stroke per cat. Probably get some sort of tired. So, what's it called?
Repetitive strain.
Repetitive strain.
Ugh.
What happened? I stroked 47,000 cats a day for 4 years. Would the term be the same then?
No,
4 years.
I was about to ask you the same thing. I reckon you'd have to cut it down to 2. Because I reckon it's a harder job.
Yeah. Way harder than being president of the USA.
I reckon it's a much harder job. Now, I would say cut it down to a year, but I just think that's too short.
But by the time you've painted your house and
you wouldn't get a
hoovered.
good foothold. You need the 2 years.
we'll play it around the 2 years, but we'll cut it down to 18 months if we have to.
Yeah, we'll start
set a
with
time
2
again.
years, and
Yeah.
we'll see what
it's
happens.
the first time it's been done, guys. You gotta give us a break here.
And then we can up with the 18 months is the fallback, but I think 2 years is the.
What if Jackie says no?
He won't.
Go to them?
He won't say no.
But if he says no, who should we go for? I think the Egyptian side was good, but I don't know any modern Egyptians. Oh, actually, you don't know who that is.
Who?
He's a footballer.
No, I don't know him.
You know all the footballers. Mohamed Salah.
Nope.
Yep. Okay. Told you. I'm surprised you don't know who Rami Malek was. He played Freddie Mercury in.
Oh, I know him. I just don't know his name.
Yeah, Rami Malek.
Yeah, in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Okay.
I think he'd be good with cats. He's also the Bond villain
Plays
in the new James Bond
plays
film.
Mr. Robot as well, doesn't he?
Is he a good guy in that?
Wow, I think he's meant to be neutral, chaotic sort of thing.
Neutral, chaotic. Ooh. I guess he's a good guy in Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, you can't be a bad Freddie Mercury. So I think he's a pretty good second place because I reckon he's good with cats. He's Egyptian, which isn't stereotyping at all. And then he's definitely done war because James Bond is a villain, and peace because he's Freddie Mercury and Mr. Robot in the middle as well. He knows all three levels.
Okay.
Painting and decorating.
I don't think he's going to be very good
I
at that.
don't know, but he does play a pharaoh in Night at the Museum.
He does, yes.
Yeah,
But what does that got to do with painting and decorating?
nothing. You know who's going to be good?
I was going to say Brad Pitt.
The Joker.
Which one?
Just the Joker. Great with makeup,
Oh,
so he's
okay.
got to be good at art.
Yep.
He must know Catwoman. She's great with cats. They can combine together. It could be a team. Maybe it's not one person.
No,
It's
we've
a
already
team.
established that Catwoman's not the right.
Yeah, but if you kind of curb her with the Joker,
I just don't want Catwoman in.
I was just thinking maybe.
I think she's just going
Bat-villains.
to break the internet.
I was just thinking get all the Bat villains together in a room, and rather than having an individual president, you have a team president. Team president of
I
the
just
internet.
don't think the team president's going to work. I just think there's going to be too much conflict, too many arguments. I think it has to be a single person. And there's already too many people out there trying to break the internet. But the last thing we need is more people trying to mess the internet up.
Can the abbreviation for president of the internet be POTI? Because POTUS is the code that they use for president of the United States.
Oh, is it?
It's not really a code, but I mean it's a quick term.
Okay.
POTUS. POTUS AAA is like president of the threat, I think, or something like that.
Never heard of it.
I might have made it up. I think that is what it is. I don't know, I might make that up. I've never been in a situation where the presidents needed me to go and like save the day.
I'm surprised.
Whoa! I'm good at saving the day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised.
Oh, I thought you said I'm not surprised.
No, I said I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. It's a bit unsettling. Especially since I'm so good at escaping. I'd help him escape anything. Anyway, yeah,
No,
Potty.
but I'm happy. Yeah, Potty.
Potty. Oh, even better. Jackie, do you want to be the Potty?
Do you want to be the Potty?
Jackie Potty.
Yeah. No, I'm sold. I think Jackie Chan is the man with the plan for the internet.
Jackie the Potty.
Jackie the Potty.
Oh, well. I'll get him on speed dial.
Let's do it. Send him a text.
He won't. He doesn't. I don't know Japanese. I don't know Chinese either.
Don't know Japanese. Well,
But
that's
Chinese.
why I don't know if he knows Japanese either.
I don't know Chinese either.
He speaks English.
I think he might read in Chinese. Maybe I'll do a bit of both.
Maybe. Yeah.
See if you can decipher it.
Mix it up.
Good test room.
Is it a test?
Ooh, you know how there's an inauguration for the president? Would we do something similar? Would we also do... I don't think we can let people run. I don't like that concept.
Well, people running.
Yeah, it's too fast, and I can't go that quick.
I can't go that quick. It upsets me. They get away too fast.
Slow down! I'm over here! No, I meant they run for the presidency. I don't think we should do that. It's either an open running or only us two and Jackie and the cats. Like, have a discussion. People can put themselves forward,
Okay.
but anyone on the earth can put themselves forward.
After the initial term, because I think we have.
Oh, no, that's what I mean. After Jackie's done.
Yeah.
He's done his 2 years. We're coming up to the end of his... he's done 18 months, coming to the end of it.
Maybe the current president should select the next one.
Well, but I'm saying that's putting too much onus on one person.
No, but that people put their name forward.
But then I'm saying, why can't we create a committee?
Because the committee
non-biased.
won't necessarily understand what it takes to be the president of the internet.
But we do.
But
So
we
we're on the
we're not
committee.
we won't necessarily be on the committee. We might be elsewhere when they're doing it.
They'll wait.
The internet won't wait. You can't just turn it off for a day.
No. We're not going to be away that long, and we know when it is. We'll just make sure we pop back, or we'll
You
do
say
it.
that, and if we're on Planet Ice Cream and we get stuck in a big old Sunday, we're not coming back in time.
Is there any way we can send a message from a Sunday?
You can't send a message from a Sunday, you know that. The glass is too thick.
How about we nominate people in our place if we're unable to attend?
Okay.
But we have to, because we got to trust these people are going to. Because if you just put the onus on Jackie, then he's he's a nice enough person.
he's the one who will understand the role the most because he's been in it.
Yeah, but what I also believe is that it's too much onus on one person, one human, to be able to do that.
Okay.
Over time, then Jackie would be on the next committee.
Okay.
And then each year, once we get to, like, say 10, the oldest one would then drop off, and then, the newest one would take the place.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. But I think we're getting too deep into it now, because now we're on to the committee of selecting the next one, and our only job was to select the first. And now we're figuring out a long-term plan on how we're going to select.
This is your problem. You're so gung-ho. You never bothered to plan anything out. This is why we get trapped in so many places. You think, you never actually bothered to think, why are we on this Sunday? It was you.
Yeah, because it looked real tasty.
I said, don't jump in that. It's going to melt. And you went, but it looks so tasty on the lever myself in it. And I went, well, how about you just go get a spoon? Lather yourself.
And I was
you went,
already
no,
there.
I'm already jumping. And I was like, great, got to go after him because I can't leave my brother behind. It was real annoying. And how did that work out?
Real tasty.
Yeah. And how did we get out?
We got helicoptered out.
No, you had to eat so much ice cream that you were like, I don't like ice cream anymore.
And then I had to be helicoptered out.
Yeah, couldn't get to the bottom. Jackie is, man.
Yeah, cool.
Legend.
I think he'll be a good ambassador of the internet. Well, president of the internet, even. Should we move on to the next question then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it.
If you were put in charge of creating a brand new global holiday, what would you call it? What would it be? How would it be celebrated? What time of the year would it be held?
Okay.
Got a
Easy.
few questions there.
Yeah, but it's easy. Easy answer. National Worm Day. You celebrate it by downloading the podcast.
Oh my god.
And it's every day?
This is the greatest idea ever. Run out of questions.
Yeah.
That's too easy.
It's too easy.
Okay, so it'll be National Worm Day. No, it could only be once a year.
It doesn't say that. It just says a
Time of the year.
brand new global holiday. When would it be held? Every day?
Okay.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna go one day of the year.
I'm sure there's a dead zone, isn't there? So, end of the year, you got Christmas, you got Thanksgiving, you've got there's probably other holidays around the year. I only know the big ones.
Easter.
EastEnders. Yep. That's at the one about. So, if we go through the year, so January, the fallout from Christmas. So that Christmas sort of is the New Year period. That's all.
Maybe that's the best time for people to do it then.
No, but I'm
'Cause they
thinking,
can't afford stuff.
do we
This is free.
aim for somewhere where there's nothing going on? So February, you got Valentine's Day, I guess.
Okay.
March, Mother's Day in some countries. March.
Yeah, about March, April. Yeah. Then you got Easter.
April, Easter, May. There's a few bank holidays, but there's no holidays.
People are away, and I don't think people will be willing to download stuff when they're away.
Okay, June,
Father's Day.
July.
See, now we're getting into the summer holidays, and I think though it is a dead spot in terms of holiday sort of celebrating, I also feel that people go away during the summer holidays.
Yeah, but why can't you celebrate it when you're away?
I'm not saying that they can't. I just think people's priorities are not, oh, I better download a podcast. What they're thinking is, oh, I'm going to go sit in the sun. I'm going to get a sunburn. I'm going to
But that's the thing.
do my hula hoop practice.
It's easily accessible. They can do all these things while celebrating. It's so easily celebratable.
No, people's minds are elsewhere.
Okay, so August. What's
Well,
in
that's summer holidays as well. So
Yeah, but it's also the winding down of the summer holidays.
bank holiday weekend at the end.
Alright, forgot you were on a mad one on the end of the bank holiday weekend at the
Tell you,
end.
man, that's when everybody goes because it's the last time they get to
Okay.
really go mental.
Okay, September.
This is a good time because people are going back to
Yeah,
school.
School and work's opening back up. Everything has slowed down. No one's going on mad ones now.
People are sad, so they need uplifting.
Is it just too close to the next lot of holidays, though?
Nah, because if it's right at the beginning when people are going back to school,
You're saying we're like
right after bank holiday
we're like the
weekend.
Glastonbury of the holiday period. We're the first big one.
Yeah, with the big show, we start it off.
We start it off.
for the school annual calendar.
And I think that's a good idea.
Because October, the next one is at the end,
Halloween.
And then you obviously got November, Thanksgiving, then
Yeah.
December. Whereas obviously if we go right at the beginning of September, sort of like a Freshers Week sort of thing, but a Worm Week. We'll call it Worm Week.
Worm
The
Week.
week.
Whole week.
Worm Week.
1 week.
The first week of September.
Would it be like Hanukkah, where we have like a special candle and you light a candle each day?
You've got to listen to your 7
Favourite
most
episodes.
Yeah. Even the 7 most recent ones or your 7 favourite ones.
Either or.
Well, actually, they wouldn't have to do their 7 most recent ones because they will have obviously been downloading throughout the year, like all of our other
Yeah,
fans.
and there's no point in doing the 7 most recent because they would have just downloaded the latest one.
Yeah, I reckon you pick your 7 favourite,
Or do we pick the 7
and then they don't have to stress.
and everyone's listening to the same episode?
Ooh. That's not a bad idea.
And we could have a song. Because every good holiday has a song. Christmas has Do You Believe It's Christmas Time? Again.
What's Easter then?
I wish you a Merry Easter.
Oh, the whole. That's quite famous. I should have known that one.
Yeah.
What about Halloween?
I'm
It's
here.
got to be the theme tune to Halloween, surely.
I was going to say, I'm here to scare you again.
Sense of theme here.
Open bracket, at your doorstep, close bracket.
Okay. Thanksgiving?
Where's the turkey at, bro?
Is that
That's a bit more gangster.
Is that
It's a bit more modern, that one.
He sings it?
Dizzy Rascal.
Does he?
Yeah. It's one of the newcomers to the holiday themes. There was more traditional songs, but then they chose to update it.
Is that actually a main song for Mother's Day and Father's Day?
Yeah. It's a joint one, so it's the same one for each.
I would have thought ABBA's Mama would have been. Is it ABBA?
You would think so, but that's a commercial song, and everyone knows that you can't have a commercially released song as a theme tune for a holiday.
Okay. So it's got to be made for
It has
that.
to be made for the holiday.
And what are they? What was that one?
So I say it's a joint one, but
Yeah.
it's the same one for both of the holidays.
Okay, so I have an idea what it might be, but go ahead.
What do you think it might be?
Do you know? I'm going to go, do you know it's Mother's and Father's Day again?
Yeah, basically.
That's it, okay. How about 6 days of episodes
Okay.
and 1 live day?
That's a lot of work for us, though. I thought we could relax that week.
Maybe just 6 days then, and they can just have a Sunday off.
Yes, have a rest.
Yeah, so 6
Oh,
days.
so we put a bank holiday on a Sunday. Because who else has done that?
Ooh.
Cheeky Sunday bank holiday.
No, let's just choose like a Wednesday.
No, I don't.
It's got to be Worm. Oh, is it Worm Week or Worm Week Wednesday?
Well, it can't be 1 week Wednesday, because Wednesday's not a week.
No, I'm trying to work out a way we could do the bank holiday on the Wednesday.
And we can't use WWW, because that's already taken. And Jackie, being the president of the internet, is not going to be happy with us taking WWW.
How about WWF? That's not been taken.
No, WWF, that's pre-game.
Alright. It's got to be Worm Week. I like the idea of doing it for a week. Like a Freshers Week. The beginning of, you really don't want to go back to school. You've had to go back to school. People who celebrate, teachers have gone back to school. The people who work throughout the year, they maybe won't appreciate it as much, but they've still had a summer.
Yeah.
And I think September's when kind of the weather starts dying down as well.
I think everyone would need a nice holiday over that time of the year.
Yeah, Worm Week. Yeah, we've got BWW. Worm Week.
That's how you have to say it.
That's how you say it. What's that song?
What's our song? It hasn't been made yet because it's not an official holiday.
Oh, I think we've got to.
I think it should be. Do you know it's 1 week again?
I know. I want to stand out from the rest. I don't want to be. I don't want to have the same. I want to be something completely different.
Okay.
Get Dizzy on the phone. See what he's got. Get spin.
Dizzy-
Speak to Ed.
Dizzy, I think Dizzy can't do another one.
Yeah, but Ed's pretty good with doing his own stuff.
Ed.
Ed.
Who's Ed?
Sheeran.
Sure, I didn't realise you
You know.
you just called him Ed.
Come on, you know. Well, technically, his nickname to us is we call him Shed.
Shed.
Because he thinks it's hilarious. Yo, Shed.
Do you think he'd make a good holiday theme song?
No, but he's very good at writing songs, whether he sings it or
Yeah,
not.
but he's good at writing pop songs, and holiday songs have to have a message.
He can do some rap.
I reckon
he's not very good at. I would say he's okay at rapping, but he's not as good as.
It doesn't have to be a rap.
No, but I'm saying he's still got range in
Okay.
his writing.
I was thinking Kermit the Frog.
To sing it or write it?
Both.
Nah, I don't think I'd be
He
happy
can,
with
he
him
can
writing.
play guitar. Yeah, but he is an ambassador of messages.
Yeah, I'm happy for him to be the person to lyrically give out the message.
So you're happy for Kermit the Frog to
Vocally,
sing it but not
yeah.
write it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like a collab.
Okay, so Kermit and
Shed.
Shed.
Yeah, Shed and Kermit.
Yeah, they make a good music video as well.
What, Kermit?
And Shed.
Well, we wouldn't have them in the music video.
Why?
We'd have us.
Yeah.
It's our week.
Yeah, but like we'd be a guest appearance that we would appear in.
We are definitely the main focus of this. If anything, they're the guests.
Yeah, but like Jesus is the main focus of Christmas, but he doesn't make an appearance in everything.
Yeah, but he's got his own... He's still got his own music video, hasn't he?
Oh, he has got his own
Exactly.
music video.
Isn't he in the music video for... Or
Yeah.
isn't he the main part of the music video of...
Yo, Jesus, where you at?
Is that the other one?
Yeah.
You think that would be the main Christmas theme tune?
It's the main Christmas Eve theme tune.
Oh, yo, Jesus, where you at?
Because obviously...
It's Christmas tomorrow.
Exactly, because where are you at? Where are you at, Jesus? It's your
trying to
birthday
celebrate.
tomorrow. And you've disappeared again?
He's gone on a mad sesh. he's woke up and he just doesn't know where he is.
So you have all the kids looking around to where is Jesus?
We can't tell him that he's absolutely off his face.
Look, oh, where's Jesus? Oh, he's outside.
Yeah. The three kings are bringing him and stuff. He's in the barn, but don't go in.
Don't go in. He's having a bit of a
Yeah,
rest.
he's having a nap. Yo, Jesus going on and going,
It's my birthday tomorrow.
I ain't ready. I was party too hard the day before. I think his problem was giving himself an Eve and a Christmas Day, and he thought he could party hard for 2 days, and he didn't realise. Gets older.
Yeah. There's also that time in Easter where he locked himself in a cave. He got so wrecked. He just pulled a boulder.
Yeah, but the best part about it was he didn't know how he got in there.
No, he didn't know. And people thought he was dead.
Yeah.
No, like, where's Jesus? Is he
like-
dead? Yeah, I haven't seen him for
Took him 3 days to get the energy to push that boulder out of the way. I mean, in fairness, it was such a heavy boulder. I don't know how he did it in the first place. I think he was on that sort of like drunk strength.
Yeah, he had that brandy strength.
He does do a bottle at a time. Remember that time he torpedoed a bottle of brandy?
I think that was the time he locked himself in the cave.
Or was it? And that would
so.
explain it then. I did tell him not to. So that brown juice gonna hit your heart, son. And he said, "I'm Jesus. I wear sandals all the time. You think I'm worried about my bunions?"
Yeah. Mad lad he is, isn't he?
My lord. He was the inventor of lads.
He was.
Yeah.
He's all about lads. Yeah, he's a proper lads lad. Nice guy, though.
Oh, yeah. Great hair.
Oh, his hair's the best.
Great hair. Great tan. Never changes his sandals, but his sandals are never wrecked. I think he just gets them re-healed.
He's got to have something going on, because he walks a lot as well. He's all about people walking in people's
I
shoes
think he
as
just
well.
gets them re-healed. I think he just doesn't tell people because people be just upset with the fact that he's meant to be able to walk on water.
Yeah.
Really, all he's doing is getting his
got
shoes
you.
re-healed. And he's getting little floaties put in.
Yeah, when you go swimming, you have those little floats.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, and putting the heel in it. He's like, look at me, I'm walking on water. Oh, the floaties ain't balancing today. But he's still got some skill because he walks across.
Oh, it's still hard. Like,
Yeah.
that's not easy. Like, I mean,
He does it. I reckon he practices.
yeah, it's still like impressive. Like, you can't just stick floats to the bottom of your feet and walk on water. That takes some skill. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's less impressive, but it's still a good human feat.
oh yeah, for sure. He has
got
he's
human feet.
great taste in cardigans as well.
I don't know, cardigans. I know he has great taste in bed sheets.
Does he?
Yeah.
I've never seen his bed sheets.
Have you not?
No.
Anyway, so Worm Week.
Yeah, I think definitely it's about time the Earth had some respect for the intergalactic, because they don't celebrate it at any point. So obviously they celebrate parents,
Yeah.
they celebrate gift givers, they celebrate chocolate bunnies,
Celebrate birthdays.
celebrate birthdays, celebrate Jesus,
Celebrate
Santa.
Jesus' day before his birth.
Yep, his day. What does New Year celebrate?
Celebrate boxing.
Yeah, and the day of boxing.
Yeah. They celebrate new stuff.
The New Year.
Yeah. They celebrate
What's Halloween celebrate? Or is that just you want chocolate? Just real hungry.
hollow hot dogs.
Hollow chocolate eggs.
Hollow. It was called Hollow Wieners.
Halloweeners.
But they're like, that's really long. It's called Halloween. I don't know. It must have got twisted along the line, or maybe
like
someone with
anything.
an accent said Halloween, and they were like, "Oh, Halloween." Never heard of that, but they were trying to say Halloween
Halloweener.
because that's celebrating Holla hot dogs.
Holla hot dogs.
Yeah. Holla hot dogs. They should call it that. That's why they're.
Well, that was the original
Bank
theme
holiday.
tune.
Celebrating the
Holla hot dogs.
bank.
Yeah, gotta celebrate the banks. That's where the money comes out of.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Which is actually what it's... That's the only one here aptly named. I don't think there's any other holidays, are there?
There's probably some weird ones.
Smaller ones.
Like ones that just like 50 people celebrate. Worm Week.
Worm Week. If we get 50 people celebrating Worm Week, that'll be a step up.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's going to be called Worm Week. It's the first week in September. Oh, so it's celebrated by listening to the 6 podcasts
That we
tell
you to listen
you
to.
to listen to. And it's almost September, so we better...
Hey, that's a good point.
You know what I'm going to do?
Let's come round really quick.
I'm literally gonna, we've got to throw out 6 episodes. Have we got enough episodes?
We've got enough episodes.
That's all right. We've got to choose our 6 favourite.
Or at least our 6 least unfavourite.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, yeah. So you're basically saying you hate all of them and you're going to choose the 6 that you
Hate the least. Yeah. No, I love them all, really.
I like the way you tried to phrase it there.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it any other way.
No, I just thought you were trying to be polite about the fact that you hate the podcast. I always thought it was really weird when I had to tape you to my chair next to me
Oh my God.
to record. I'm like, say funny stuff.
I try. It's never funny, though.
I've noticed that we are real bad at being funny. Well, I think that's
I think that's a wrap. As
got 2 questions
Dizzy
in.
Rascal would say.
He does say that? Well, does he actually say that's a wrap?
Yeah.
Do you reckon after the songs that they do, they go, that's a rap as a joke?
And then go, but that is actually
That's
a wrap.
actually a rap.
Yeah. I'm not joking now.
Yeah, that gets
was a wrap.
finished.
So everyone starts laughing. It's a rap. It's funny. And he goes, no, I'm not joking. It's actually a rap. That's done.
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
I think it's also because it covers 2 bases. That is a rap. The song I have done is just a rap. But also, I've finished for the day.
He should sing a song called That's a Rap, because then when he finished recording it, he could say that's a rap.
Nah, it'd be too much confusion because
Yeah.
they'll think it's the start of the next verse. And he goes, nah, 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 that's a rap. And they're like, nah, 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 that's a rap. And they're like, no, 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 that's a rap. No, 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 that's a rap. And he'd never be able to get out
No,
of it.
very good song, is it?
No, but this is what I mean. He's actually finished. That's not the song. But these people obviously don't. They're not going to go to Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah.
That's rubbish.
You're not going to tell Dizzy Rascal that he
No
raps,
matter
man.
what he says, they're going to keep thinking it's part of the song. He could just go, everybody shut up, that's a rap. Everybody shut up, that's a rap. They're not going to understand. Or be stuck in a loop.
They would.
Yeah.
They'd be stuck there forever.
This is why no rapper has ever sung
That's a rap.
Because
Makes sense.
It's the fear of never being able to
Getting
leave.
stuck in the
Yeah.
recording studio for the rest
They'd
of
even
their
be
lives.
banging on the window like, let me out.
That's a rap.
Exactly. You get it now.
get it.
Exactly why they can't get out. Can't do it. Cannot be done. It's dangerous. Yeah.
I'm real scared of that myself.
Exactly. This is why no rapper has done that. They're intelligent enough to know that it's not worth the
I'm
risk.
sure there's some pretty stupid ones out there who might have happened to, but we don't know.
Oh, yeah, because they never got out.
They're never going to get. It's never going to get released.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
'cause-
eventually starve.
Yeah. Well, this is it. They're trying to get out. They're just like, I need a sandwich.
That's a wrap.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
This is what would happen. This is why I can't do it.
Oh my god.
You've got to do it. You've got to be clever enough to think, oh, I'm on my deathbed. I'm going to do that's a rap. But then at the same time, what would you say when I die? Can you then?
That's a wrap.
That's it, finished. And can you release it? I reckon people are still recording these ones for these people.
Well, that's the thing. The problem is it's not just the rapper that's going to die. It's everybody there because they're all stuck there.
Yeah, they're still waiting. Even if the rapper goes first, they'll be like, oh, he's just taking a breather. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Sorry, yeah, I don't know what got into that.
Don't know.
One week.
When we
Sorted.
easy.
Happy days. Happy birthday.
2 questions for once.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's almost like we remembered how to do this.
And then we'll go that far.
Yeah, well,
I remembering would imply that we knew at some point.
we did have to get the internet to let us know when to start the next bit.
That's true.
The cats are saving the day. Jackie's on it.
We haven't done our socials for a while, have we? I don't know.
We may have mentioned it.
Should we just do it?
Yeah, why not?
Wondering.worms on some places.
Yep, there you go.
Wondering_worms in others.
I think the most important thing that we don't always say is you literally can find us on any media outlet. Spotify, podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google. What else is out there?
Amazon.
Tune FM or something like that, isn't it? There's like literally, you're probably harder for you to not find us.
Yeah. Pretty sure we're on like Asda and Tesco.
If you find some sort of media outlet though that we're not on, let us know. We'll put ourselves on there.
We'll put us on there.
So yeah, just go find us and
YouTube.
Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, tell your friends if you've got any, and if you haven't, we're your friends. But don't bother telling us because we already know.
I mean, you can tell us. It could be nice to hear from you.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Do you try YouTube things? You got things on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wondering worms, .worms, _worms. I don't know. It's one of them. You'll find it.
Well, you'll be able to find it. It's the same symbol as the podcast.
Get on there and there's 2 worms. You're in the right place. If you get on there and there's a picture of a watermelon, it's probably not the right place.
There might be a picture of watermelon in the future, but not right now.
Use your common sense.
Yeah.
You'll probably figure it out, I'm sure.
So there's going to be some exciting stuff on there. So get yourself over there. Subscribed already. Ready. So when we drop it like it's hot, you'll see the spot. And the spot will be...
the red dot on the floor because it was hot.
Boom.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. And from us...
Well out.